Hello, I am one of the many experienced criminal justice professors here at National University. Many criminal justice faculty have federal, state, and local law enforcement experience with years spent in the field. Today, I'd like to share a personal story with you about police corruption in the 1980s. It is unfortunate that police corruption exists. Thankfully, several police departments have made a concerted effort to try to mitigate unethical behavior in the field. I grew up in the Chicagoland area, with a police department that had a notorious reputation for having corruption in its culture. When I was in my 20s, I was stopped by two policemen for a license plate tag issue. One of them approached me and said, "Look, we can fix this issue if you take myself and my partner out to breakfast right now." I looked at him, sort of stunned, but didn't say anything. At that point, his partner said, "What are you talking about? Let's get out of here," to his partner. And both of them ran away, back into their squad car and sped away. I sat there perplexed, but at least I understood and realized that one of the policemen saw what was happening and wanted to avoid any allegation of a shakedown or bribe or any corruption. Another example occurred in the early 1990s when a California Army National Guard had a miscommunication of ammunition logistics with state headquarters during the upheaval following the Rodney King incident in L.A. This is an example of poor cooperation and interoperability with the military and police. The military has been used to support local and federal law enforcement, despite the Posse Comitatus Act, which prohibits the military from conducting traditional law enforcement roles through the use of Memorandums of Understanding, or MOUs. The same type of MOU was used by Governor Pete Wilson in the mid-90s to utilize the California State National Guard to assist U.S. Border Patrol in Operation Gatekeeper. This initiative was aimed at releasing more Border Patrol agents to the field to guard against illegal immigration, by placing the military in non-enforcement Border Patrol roles to assist them. Similar initiatives also exist today in Texas and Arizona. In Alameda County, California, the Superior Court secretly destroyed criminal case files for corrupt officers in 2015. These three former Oakland officers had stood trial for beating, framing, and falsely arresting African American men in the late 1990s and early 2000s. On November 27, 2023, former Scranton police officer Paul Hellring was charged with theft from federally funded programs, including extra duty patrol shifts. Hellring claimed over $5,000 in extra pay for patrol shifts in lower-income housing complexes that he did not actually work. These are just a few examples of what could happen with unethical behavior in law enforcement. Thank you for joining me, and let your instructor know if you have any questions related to corruption that may occur in the area of law enforcement you may want to work in.